So
Yeah.
pues, es un
For
desastre.
example, you say "my" to
My,
refer
I
to,
my,
yeah, "my" is a common
my.
word. My, hey,
Yeah,
my.
yeah, conoce, yeah.
Yeah,
Solo es
yeah.
my, hi, my. And
Hi,
how are you?
I'm fine. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Why do you feel nervous? What's the matter?
Because I don't feel really comfortable when I speak in English, and I feel that my English is a little bit rusty because I have long time to not practice English, so I'm a little bit nervous.
¿Usted es ecuatoriano?
Sí, soy ecuatoriano.
Okay.
And do you speak Spanish very well?
Ojalá, no sé. Yo vivo en Costa Rica y nadie que habla inglés, entonces,
You have to
yeah.
to speak in Spanish, and you have
Sí.
to learn Spanish.
Ajá. Soy
Uh,
gringo, pero hablo en español todos los días. Y
oh,
sí,
but you speak
entonces,
very well. You speak almost like native speaker. How long do you live? I don't know. How can I say? How long? Okay.
you're doing great. How long have you lived there? How
Have you
long
lived? Yeah. How
hmm
long do you live there?
have you lived there? I'm just sending it because later you can look at it if you want to. You know, you can always see these things that we put. So, how long have you lived there? I have lived here for about 3 years.
Okay, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Yeah, and do you learn Spanish there or before you learn
No,
English?
I started studying Spanish when I was about 14. Now I'm
Okay,
46. So
long
I'm
time.
a lot. Yeah. But you know, there were times in there when I wasn't studying. I was working in New York and just focused on my career. But it was like off and on. Then I went to Spain and then Mexico and now here. So um, I don't know how much actual studying I have, but I think in these last 3 years, I've really focused, you
Okay,
know,
yeah,
on like
yeah,
really trying to get better. So now I think I pretty much understand
yeah.
cualquier cosa. Yeah, everything.
Yeah, but and now you feel really comfortable to speak in Spanish, right? You,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You don't have to translate in your head the English from English to Spanish because
ex-
that is one of my problem. I some cases I translate in my head because I don't feel
yeah.
that English is part of me. I don't feel that.
hmm
Yeah.
And that's normal. You know, when I was 14 and 15, like I went to live with a family in the Dominican Republic,
No.
and yo estaba perdido totalmente. No, I was
Right.
like, but you just keep going and keep going. And then when I had a girlfriend, I don't know if I still do. I think I don't. But that's not the point. When I had a girlfriend here, una tica, se llama
Yeah. Yeah.
los,
Yeah. I understand.
los,
Yeah.
los cosas. That was when I kind of went to the next level. And then the first time that I had a dream in Spanish, I
Okay.
woke
Yeah.
up in the morning because she doesn't speak English, ni una palabra.
Zero
So
English.
right, zero, and she doesn't want to. She's not interested, and that's okay. You don't, you know. But in my dream, the people are speaking Spanish to me, and I'm thinking in Spanish. And I woke up in the morning, I'm like, wow, it happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
In some cases, I dream in English. Yeah. Yeah. Especially these okay, since 2 or 3 weeks ago, I
uh-huh,
restart to practice my English, watch a lot of videos in English, listen podcasts in
good.
English. So 3 or 4 months, yeah, 3 or 4 days ago,
Uh-huh.
I sleep and I dream in English.
Oh wow,
I
cool.
feel really good because I feel
Yeah, yeah,
okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
yeah. You're improving and getting to that next level. And they say, I've read about this, that when you get another soul, you when you're speaking two languages fluently, you actually have two
It,
souls because you see the world in a different
yeah,
way.
and different way. Yes, and you
Hmm.
learn other culture, and maybe you
Exactly.
can understand better other cultures. Maybe.
I th- I think so. When I travel now, um, I've gone from Canada all the way down Mexico, Belize, and there's a lot of countries. And now I choose to live here, but I think so. I think I can understand a little bit better. Not everything, but
Yeah.
the way, like, como la perspectiva, right? The perspective of other people a little bit better than if I didn't. Some of my friends that only speak English, they'll come down here and visit, but they want to go right back home. They don't want to stay here. They don't
Uh,
understand. They don't understand what's going on here because it's very different from the United States.
definitely. Definitely. And in United States, do you have a friends that speak Spanish or only during? Yeah, you do
Oh
you have?
yeah, I have Mexican friends and Cuban friends. When we lived, like, I have four kids, and three of them still live in Florida. We had a lot of Cuban friends, and in Georgia there are a lot of Mexican people. So yeah, we would speak. A lot of people speak Spanish, but not like here. I mean, it's you know where I
Yeah,
choose to live. It's
yeah, the
not.
accent in Costa Rica, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's very different. It's a Caribbean accent, maybe. uh,
Yeah, it's se llama Pachuco, what they
okay.
speak here. Um, I don't know what I did. What is that? Cancel. Cancel. Pachuco. Like I think that's how they spell it. Pachuco. You know, so, and I was talking with that's interesting that you say that because I was having coffee with my friend yesterday. He's from Colombia and he's been here for 18 years. But he said, man, it is like he was telling me, I don't even know how we got on the subject, but it's so interesting. He said, I remember when I was coming up here, he's like, Spanish is Spanish. It's the same. And he's like,
Yeah.
Chicos hablan tico como pachuco is different and they don't speak correctly. Most people do not, no, la ortografía, todo,
Yeah.
pues, it's un
For
desastre.
example, you say "my" to
My,
refer
hi,
to.
my,
Yeah, "my" is a
my,
common word. "My," hey,
yeah,
"my."
yeah, conoce, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's my, I'm my, and even the girls do it. And I'm
yeah,
like you see the most beautiful girl, and she's like, I'm my.
yeah. I learned some words of Costa Rica because I watch a YouTuber
Uh-huh.
of Costa Rica. I don't know if you know Tao Volante. It's so popular. Yeah, but
I don't ever, no, I haven't seen it. I'll have to check that out
yeah,
uh,
I learned some vocabulary of Costa Rica.
from him.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
my playo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all of that.
Él es muy
But
parco. Él es muy parco. Like if somebody's really lazy, he doesn't want to work. Parco. Like people would never understand that. Like pargo's a fish, isn't? They're like, nah, dude.
yeah,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
so
But
looks like another language.
yeah, it can be. It really because the slang in English, you would call it slang,
Yeah,
uh,
Tao
and
Tao
it's
Volante.
totally different. Yeah, and I think maybe it's not as like famous like the way Mexicans, at least in the United States, Mexican slang is much more mm, popular. Like people
Yeah,
understand it.
it's more common because you are
More-
closer. Yeah,
Yeah, but down here, people don't. They don't know, and I'll see Americans that have classroom Spanish, what I call classroom Spanish, and they think, yeah, yeah, I speak Spanish. And then they get
Yeah.
down here and they're like,
Yeah. Oh
I
my
don't
God.
understand anything what these people are saying, you know?
Yeah, yeah. But in Colombia, have a lot of slang too. They say parce, a lot of
Hmm.
looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
another language. That is the problem. Maybe that is the problem with the Spanish. If American learn Spanish in a correct form, but if they visit to different countries, they realize that, my
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah, you can forget it. Like you can sit here and study a book like this, right? Oh,
Yeah,
this is wonderful, right?
yeah,
And you learn all the 15 conjugaciones de los verbos
yeah,
y todo, and it's like, no, it's
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that happened to me when I learned a lot English, a lot, but when I talked with a native speaker the first time, oh my God, I didn't understand anything because, the native speaker speaks so fast and in chunks, es
uh-huh.
como corrido, como, oh my God.
We slur our words. We don't open our mouth. Uh,
Yeah,
and it's I'm going to send you a link to something that'll help with that. That's something I'm working with a lot of my students on, um, because it's idioms and phrasal verbs. Now,
oh,
most
the phrasal, I hate the phrasal verbs.
yeah, but
Yeah,
most native speakers don't even understand that they're doing it. They don't know. Like my brother, he only speaks English, and when I'm talking to him, I hear it because this is what I do. I try to help people improve their English. He doesn't even realize that he's doing it. But if you put this into Google Translate, forget it. It's never going to
yeah,
work, you know?
yeah, yeah,
And that's the way people, Americans especially, communicate is total idioms and
yeah.
phrasal verbs.
Yeah, phrasal. I remember that when I learned some phrasal verb, oh my God, that doesn't make sense for me, but
Hmm.
I only can learn phrasal verbs speak because I have to put, there are a lot of phrasal verbs. I watched a book that is so big to a lot of phrasal verbs, so I think that I never, I never learned all phrasal verbs. Okay.
That one, the first one I sent you is an article
Okay, yeah.
that I
I
didn't mean to send, but you might still enjoy it. But I wanted to send you these with the phrasal verbs, and then I don't know if you've seen this website before, but it's really good, and all the materials are free. And
Yeah, actually I practice my reading here in this website.
oh, good. I know
Yeah,
it's
because
really, really popular.
it is really useful because when you end the reading, you have a discussion part and you can practice by yourself. It's
Yeah, they do a great job. So cool. You already know about it. I'm glad because I have people that I've been working with for, we'll do like twice a week. We've been like 8 months. And I have one today, a student. I was like, we were just having a conversation for about 30 minutes, and he was just putting these things in like a native speaker. And I was like, yeah. And I didn't
wow.
speak them until the very end. And I said, do you realize what you just did? And it's amazing. And I told him it's very endearing to a native speaker. Like, um, it's like, man, this guy is really, if you're, for example, in sales or whatever you're doing, it really makes that connection uh, when you can properly use these things. We're like, man, that is cool. So it was gratifying to,
Yes, definitely. It's
yeah,
the result that the process.
yeah. I was just like, dude, you're doing it, man. And he's like, really? Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's cool. But we have so many resources now that are free. It's like,
Yeah, actually, I have a lot of apps to practice English. I tried 2 weeks ago. Since 2 weeks ago, I practiced a lot these weeks.
hmm
Yes,
that was perfect. Since
yeah,
2 weeks ago, like desde hace 2 semanas. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And now I start again to talk in cambly, and I hope
Good.
that yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
thank you for your call. It was my pleasure to meet you. You speak very well, and just keep
thank
having fun with English, man.
you.
You're doing
Okay,
great.
thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
see ya.
Bye.